Kitten season is that time of the year when most kittens are born, and here in San Diego, the peak of the season is right now. Many shelters can't handle the surge. One national study found 38% of all animals euthanized in 2008 were kittens. The San Diego Humane Society is trying to improve the survival rates. Its president and CEO, Dr. Gary Weitzman, who also co-hosts the radio show The Animal House, which airs on KPBS, is here with further details, and he's here with his friend Simba. Welcome.
Right. Thank you so much. Great to be here.
Good to have you. Now, San Diego's Kitten Nursery started in 2009. Why did it start, and how many kittens have been rescued so far?
Yeah, we started it because we really wanted to save the lives of every adoptable animal in San Diego. So in '09, we realized the only way to save these guys, there were so many underage kittens in San Diego, was to have a safe place for them. So we created the first nursery in the United States. So far, probably about 6,000 kittens have gone through it.
Since 2009. What are some of the different areas in the nursery? Walk us through this and tell us what it's like right now. How many are there in our peak season?
Oh, I haven't counted them myself, but I'm told right now we've got about 200 down here in San Diego. Our campus up in Oceanside, we've got another 150. We probably have about 200 kittens out on our floors for adoption. So right now we've got, did you do the math? We've got something like 500 kittens that are soon going to, either available or soon going to be available.
Now, Simba is one of them. Looks like a Siamese just to me off the top of my head. What kind of care did Simba get? What kind of care do you offer?
Yeah, as soon as they, what do you think, Boo Boo Boy? Well, they can come to us even as young as an hour old. And when they do, they're in our newborn area, and they have 24-hour care by our nurses that are actually angels, the women that are taking care of these guys. And then they graduate up to a little bit of a holding period, but then they go right into our behavior section so that we can actually start to get them socialized to people. And we've got wonderful staff and volunteers that come in and work with these guys every hour to get them used to people, because it doesn't help if we can get them old enough to get into a homeless, but then they don't like people.
Well, how do kittens like Simba here, who looks like he's a little bit relaxed?
I know, he's a little relaxed.
He's like, I'm relaxed. Right? How do they end up in your nursery?
Yeah, we get them from the public finding them, or people that have excess litters. Please get your cats spayed and neutered so that this doesn't happen. Or most of our cats come from the other shelters in San Diego that actually transfer them to us to get them to a place of safety. And we take care of them, we do the medical care, get them spayed and neutered like this little guy, and then we get them into homes.
What's the survival rate of the kittens that come to you? That's okay, he can come up here and come see me.
He's going to come and see you.
Yeah, come see me. What's the survival rate, and basically how many kittens get adopted?
Yeah, we actually do super charts to make sure that we're staying on target with survival rates, and it's well over 90%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
Even though I know San Diego shelters are no-kill animal shelters, I know animals there are still being euthanized.
Right.
So you're trying to change that with this Getting to Zero initiative.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, Getting to Zero is really our initiative to save the life of every adoptable animal. We know there's always going to be some euthanasia. Aggressive animals that aren't safe for the public, or animals that are too ill to be placed. But it's all those other ones that we want to make sure we save their lives. And to date, we've got about 45,000 animals in the shelter system, like this little guy. And we just want to make sure that they can all safely get into homes.
Well, recently the San Diego Humane Society actually merged with the organization PAWS. What's the goal of that merger?
That merger, to me, is the whole future of animal sheltering. We want to make sure that people can keep their pets and that they don't enter the shelter system in the first place. And what PAWS has been doing so well in San Diego for about 30 years is to actually help people keep their pets. So their populations are the elderly, homeless, people that have disabilities or chronic illnesses that may not be able to afford veterinary care or food. And that's what PAWS is all about. So by bringing them into the Humane Society, we can actually work on that whole at-risk group to actually keep these guys with their people. Those are the people that often need them the most.
Well, I know Simba, I noticed there was a little tattoo or mark showing that he'd been
it's not of a ship or anything.
Yeah, actually, but actually been neutered.
Yeah, he's already been neutered and vaccinated.
So is there any available help for low-income families to neuter and spay their pets?
Yeah, great question. We have a very big community spay neuter program, so anybody that has a need financially to get their animals spayed or neutered, contact the Humane Society. We're happy to do it at low cost, sometimes even free. And we do it 7 days a week. So just contact us and we'll get you right in.
Some good information. Humane Society's Gary Weitzman and Simba, thank you very much.
Pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much, Peggy.